Oh ho ho. Ooh, ooh. Oh ho ho. Okay, let's change the topic. No, I'm not late. You're late. I just need to gather my thoughts on the trailer. Hello and welcome to Firefly trailer analysis. I suppose someone requested me to take a look at the Firefly trailer, and of course I already take a look at it, but I think they mean like in a video format to see what I think of something. So I watched it a bunch of times and pick out some of my favorite parts and some part I have something to say about. So let's begin. You can call this like fun facts. I can call this like fun facts about Firefly trailer. Or maybe just pointing out the obvious in Firefly trailer. Because I will be pointing out a lot of obvious stuff.
You're under fire! Darn it! Is the experimental weapon ready yet? Darn!
What did they say?
Fire! Darn it! Is the
Experimental weapons?
ready yet? Darn!
Oh, hurry! I thought they said turret or something. I thought we gonna get leak name for the weapon thing, the new boss. Which I gotta say, the design looks very cool. It's like a wolf dinosaur robot thing. And also kind of like, yeah, we get a really good look here. Look at that. I don't know. Wait, let me think. Yeah, it looked like one of the, I remember this specifically because I was rewatching Ultraman Orb. It looks like the dog kaiju thing.
Fortunately,
I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, let's just enjoy this fight scene.
It's our destiny.
Ooh, another thing to point out. She has the second highest bounty for the Steron Hunter that we know. I believe the highest is Kafka with around 10 million and the lowest is Silverwolf with around 5, is it million or billion? 5 billion. Yeah, which kind of makes sense because even though Silverwolf is like a hacker, she is also like to make herself known, so the IPC would obviously know of her existence and put a bounty on her. What I don't understand is why is it lower than Blade? Because security concerns should be like pretty high, right? She can hack in like the most secure places in the IPC, but she has lower lower bounty than a guy who can, well, he is immortal. That is like one of the bigger problem with Blade. I don't know whose bounty should be higher, like Blade or Silverwolf. I would put more bounty on Silverwolf if I were to run the IPC. But then again, I don't run the IPC, so who knows. Kafka makes sense because she can control minds. That is a very OP power. And also she knows her way around stuff. Also, I don't know if IPC knows who Elio is or have any idea of their existence. But if I have to guess, Elio would be like 50 billion if they figure out that Elio is the one who provides the script to the other Sterilon Hunter. Also, does the Jade know that Firefly is a Glamorph Knight? But do the rest of the IPC knows? Because if they do knows, her bounty might be higher to just like maybe it will be alive only too. You see here, dead or alive. It might only be alive to capture Firefly and study her and her mech suit so they can make their own army of Glamorph Knights again. Because as we will see in the trailer, even though the prototype monster thing, which is very cool, can hold its own, it lacks like the sheer willpower of Firefly. Oh, also, yeah, look at that. The red on the reds on the stop. I don't want to see you right now, Firefly. Yep, look at this. This is gold right now. The like average IPC soldier color, black, red, gold. And then, oops. Yep, it's red. It's like the corrupted. Can I say corrupted? Yeah, it just turned red. It's like that robot with the big sword arms on Belobog, right? Yeah, look at that. That looks so cool. This scene again. Fan service, people, fan service. Ooh, this part is really interesting.
Iron Cavalry.
I don't know if because the trailer that I looked at before, Firefly, I don't know if this like the ideal Glamorph soldier. Like in her mind, like is she being strangled by the ideal version of the Glamorph soldier of herself? Because right now she's like betrayed. It's a trope, right? Like a soldier finding a good life after the war, and then the what do you call comrade, like you betray the empire. Like in the Bad Batch, Crosshair like refused to go with the Bad Batch because he thinks staying with the empire is the right thing for the soldier to do, but all the other members of the group thinks that the empire have gone rogue and they find a better life for themselves. I don't know if this is that situation, but like instead of being other soldier, it's her ideal self as a knight.
But for that, I still have the right to choose.
Ooh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, this also plays into the themes of do we have choice? If the destiny is set in stone, is the choice we make along the way our own free will, or is it a path that was set in stone? Let me just move back for more eye candy so you guys don't skip the video. Oh my god. Like when Kafka in the Kafka side quest with Blade is injured and about to get Mara struck, and Kafka have to help, so she calls you to protect her in the meantime. The Cloud Knights on the Lofu send like a house automaton, and you can choose to fight them or disable the automatons. And then Kafka said like, oh, the outcome is still the same. So like, is the choice free will or just a means to an end? Obviously, is she either gonna get cured or gonna disappear by the entropy loss syndrome? But does the choice she makes along the way affects the outcome of her stories? Does it affect the script? Because the script that Elio gives are like very vague. You're gonna die 3 times. You're gonna do this, and she doesn't have details, right? I already played the story quest, so spoiler alert. Do I have to say spoiler alert like now? Just spoiler alert. She talks to Silver Wolf about like, oh, what's she gonna do with the daily life? She gonna buy the roll cake for her. Like she gonna buy 2, and then she gonna give 1 to Kafka, and if Kafka doesn't like it, she gonna give it to Blade. Is that free will compares to like, oh, everything is set in stone and you're gonna die anyways? So that's something to think about. Oh my god. Neuron activation.
And life begets death.
God, it's a Gundam fight scene. I love it. Also, you have to give credit to the new prototype bot. Like, it's keeping up the fighting.
In the future, I will be a Firefly and live for myself until I die and burn to ashes.
Oh, before. Nah, let's just let it play to the end first. And then I'll talk about stuff. She's so cute. Okay, there's nothing else left. Okay. So, the more I got Firefly now, by the way. Maybe I'll do like I don't know, maybe like a showcase, because my build sucks. Like 140 break effect, I just can't, for the life of me, I can't find break effect substat. I got like multiple crit damage on the Iron Cavalry piece, and that hurts me physically. God. Okay, What was I gonna talk about? Yeah, I think a lot of Firefly character can burn down into like, no, not self-preservation, like the will to live. And we never see other like Glamorph knights have fiery green light wing. It's like her own will to, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just compare it to something I know. In One Piece, Haki is basically manifested will of the individual. How can I say this? Like, oh, I want to punch a sword, and I'm so determined that my hands became harder than the metal and shattered the sword. Like, conjure will so strong that it enhanced the Sam armor system to project her inner will out to be like a wings and the blades, like enhancing them more than the suit can ever do by its own. Also, I know it lost in this video, but my god, you gotta give credit to whoever designed this and how it's fighting. Oh, also from the comments that words, words. God, my brain's melting. The method of Firefly suit flying is like a single you know what I mean, like the jetpack on her back. Okay, we can look at, nope, we cannot. Okay, I can take a look at this guy. Yeah, come on. Oh god, why is it so snappy? The animation is so snappy. I love it and hate it. Yep, look at this. It's like an extension of his back. It's a two propulsion system backpack. Like compared to like Iron Man, who use 2 hands and 2 feet propulsion system, and these two are using like the back's propulsion system thingy. Oh my god, why is it so blurry? Yep, this shot. Like, you can see her exposed, like, engine. Her exposed, that sounds sus. Like, the engine of it, you can see the outline of, like, the color engine thingy, which I suppose helps flying. You see, like, jetpack in real life, right? It's like it used more than one point of propulsion system because of balancing, and that's why drones have 4 wing or like copter thingy, spinny things, blades. Drones have 4 blades for balancing out and make it easier to control. I wonder how easy it would be to use to fly in a Sam's armor system. Because in the trailer before, we don't really see a lot of Sam suit fly, right? I think it's her manifested willpower that allows it to fly like this. We only see it used as like a, what do you call it? Like a dashing and double jumping system. A more maneuverable rather than a jetpack. Which is very interesting because fighting the bugs can fly and the Firefly suit cannot, but it can jump very high. Like you don't expect it to go into space, but with Firefly manifested willpower, I think it can. I think the Sam suit can go into space at this stage. And I think what interesting is what it means for the other character. When you put willpower into play, you have a lot of things interesting thing you can follow it up with. Like for example, what can you count as willpower? Does a machine have its own will? Does a sentient machine have its own will? Like what considered as a will to live? I could be completely wrong here. Maybe it's just like her genetics or an Eon glance at her. Oh, also in the previous trailer, there's a tree, and I confuse a lot of, no, I don't confuse a lot of people. Nobody watched my videos. I said like, oh, eons of abundance. Obviously, it's not the eons of abundance. Why would it be? Like, that's kind of dumb for me to say, but it's obviously like symbolism, like her breaking free from the seeds she once was. Because in the next scene, the tree is all gone. Like, that's obvious now, but I was just speaking randomly. I'm speaking randomly now, but it's analyzing stuff, so I'll allow it. Oh, hearing that voice. Did you hear that? That's Aiden Rudd's voice. I don't remember who's Firefly voice actress is. I read it in why can't I remember? Hold on a second. Ah, Annalisa Fisher. Oh, I know how to say it now. Annalisa. Okay, so Annalisa Fisher voice Firefly and Aiden Rudd's voice Sam. When Sam is not in complete combustion state, he sounds like Sam. Like right now. Here. Like, you hear that? Here. God, the animation looks so good. I wish more animation were in game though. Like a lot of the lore and cool animation is in the trailer and stuff, but not every people gonna watch the trailer. I wish they put more in the game. Well, that will be like bigger file size and stuff. But I just wish a lot of the trailer action is in the game. Yeah, you hear I forgot again. Alisa voice and Aiden Rudd's voice at the same time in this moment. Yeah, that. And I don't know when it transitioned into just her voice like being modified. Yeah, this is Aiden Rudd and this is Alisa. And Alisa.
Burn to ashes is the odd.
Still have the even if and life begets death.
Yeah, and after entering complete combustion state, it's only Annalisa voice now. Aiden Rudd voice, the original Sam voice was like modified by the glamour military to sound deadlier, but now that she unlocks her, can I say full potential? Yeah, now she's like fully in her and not anyone else. It's kind of like, remember on Belobog when the theme song was always off until the Wildfire start playing? That's like a really good analysis video on that. I don't remember what the channel name is, but I'll put a image on screen and link in the description. It's a very good breakdown of the music of Belobog. I really love that video. You can kind of hear Aiden Rudd's voice at the end though. What was that about? Like in the normal Sam mode, when the camera is outside, you only hear Aiden Rudd's voice. But when you get into complete combustion state, you hear more of Firefly voice, which is a very nice detail that I like. Unfortunately, I like Aiden Rudd's voice, so I'm kind of bummed out a little when I'm in complete combustion state in game, which is like 90% of the time because you use skill once and then you got complete combustion state. Oh, and Firefly is very OP in the new Divergent universe. God, Firefly is definitely Hoyo's favorite. I wonder which character would be the next Hoyo favorite. We just have to wait. If the character has like 3 or more trailer, that's when you know it's the Hoyo favorite. We can stamp this one as Hoyo favorite. I think that's all I have to say. Just go watch the trailer if you haven't seen it, and also go watch that Belobog song analysis video. So, well, goodbye.